introduce myself again. My name is Mayang Puspitasari and usually called Mayang. Although I practiced about transfer in yesterday, so now I would like to city tour practice. Let me explain first what is city tour. City tour is visit the city with or without attraction or object. And city tour divided into three types. There is half day tour, full day tour, and sightseeing. Half day tour is tour in the city for about 6 hours and with one or two objects but without lunch and shopping. And full day tour is tour in the city for about 12 hours with two or more objects and with lunch, dinner, and shopping. And the last, there are sightseeing. Sightseeing is when the guests stay in the bus and look around the area and the guide explains something interesting from the place. And sightseeing can be done with visible and invisible material for visible regarding the building or other, and material for invisible regarding for the history or other. Well, that's all the explanation from me about city tour. So now I will continue city tour practice with sightseeing type, and I will doing sightseeing Jakarta city tour with track from University of Indonesia and back to again to University. And Jakarta city tour part of me from Pasar Minggu South Jakarta to Lenteng Agung. I hope you like it and enjoy watching. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Mayang Puspitasari and you can call me Mayang. I am a YouTube guide today. I would like to take you to heading to back to University of Indonesia. And you will with me from Pasar Minggu until Lenteng Agung. So, we are in Pasar Minggu Highway. On your right side is Pasar Minggu and the left side is Pasar Minggu Station. Well, I would like to tell you a little story about Pasar Minggu. Pasar Minggu is part of Jakarta, located in South Jakarta, one of icon Jakarta, and one of old village since the Dutch period. Before 1912, Pasar Minggu located in Kampung Lio, Ciliwung Riverside. Zainuddin HM, one of journalists at the time, clarified the region called Pasar Minggu because activity of the market only on Sunday. He is think at the time the building of the market made of bamboo and roof of coconut leaves. The activities of Pasar Minggu in the past is trading first kinds of daily necessities and clothing. There are also gambling games such as shake the dice and ronggeng, best known as dogger. From 1912, located Pasar Minggu moved to closed railway station opposite with bus terminal. Even if the activities of Pasar Minggu only on Sunday and located unpermanently, but when Chinese traders is coming to sell rice every day, Pasar Minggu become exist. And then at 1930, the Dutch government built the decent building for Pasar Minggu, and the activities of Pasar Minggu not only on Sunday, but the busiest still on Sunday. So it makes the existence Pasar Minggu increasingly. And then at 1931, the route connecting between Pasar Minggu and that make it crowded with transport. Actually, the existence of Pasar Minggu has been a long time. Some like Tanah Abang, Pasar Rebo, Pasar Senen, and etc. Pasar Minggu make it from initiative of the VOC traders. Initially, the name of Pasar Minggu was called Pasar Tanjung West, which was open on Sunday, but in its development more popularly called Pasar Minggu. Market in Tanjung West started from 1934. Land Tanjung West, now Tanjung Barat, built not long after the Pasar Rebo was built. From the picture is drawn show Land Tanjung West as the biggest dairy farm with a 4,000 dairy cows and 400 slaves. At 1830, Land Tanjung West was exist in VOC era, and then the construction of dams from Setu Babakan and canals for irrigation is popular again. Developing the farm in Land Tanjung West be one of cases Pasar Minggu being popular. Before market in Tanjung West, there is already market named Simplicitas. The ancient street Middenweg, now Pasar Minggu Highway, get government attention at 1866. At 1869, Land Tanjung West bought by Kreml and then merged with Jakarta. Pasar Minggu is increasingly popular with Jakarta Baldrich Pasar Minggu, Quality Milk Factory, C. Bataville's New Blood. Also because of the construction of the agricultural garden belonging to the agriculture department in 1925, not far from the market in Pasar Minggu. All of them makes the name Pasar Minggu soar to the sky. In 1930, Cornelius approved the budget allocation for road maintenance for Pasar Minggu to the border in Serengseng. Until finally the market became one of Jakarta icon and better known as Pasmi. Okay, that's all. A little story about Pasar Minggu, and if you pay attention all the way from Pasar Minggu to Lenteng Agung, you will often see Aceh Noodle restaurant. If you have the chance to stop by in this area, don't forget to taste Aceh noodles. Aceh noodles is one of the typical foods in Indonesia, precisely from the city of Aceh, of course. This Aceh noodle is a type of spicy food typical of Aceh, Indonesia, exactly. With the ingredients is yellow noodles with thick texture and added with sliced beef, mutton, or other seafood like shrimp and squid can be served with thick, savory, and spicy curry soup. Aceh noodles consist of two types, namely Aceh fried noodles is the fried and dried, and Aceh soup noodles with curry soup. And then besides that, Aceh noodles are also sprinkled with fried onions and served with cheap piece of salad, cucumber, and lime. And if you look around, there are several taste sellers made from clay. Okay, I would like to tell you a story about from clay tile. So the first time clay tile came from China. In Indonesia had no clay before the 12th century. The inheritance of expertise in making clay handicrafts finally continues to make tile from clay. Tile craft appeared around the 1912s. At the time, the Dutch colonial government conducted a study to map out areas that had good clay soil for building roofing materials. At the time, the Ceramic Center was formed in Bandung. Several clay producing areas including Pleret, Banyuwangi, Kebumen are one of a number of areas that have potential tile center. The tiles are made to meet the construction of infrastructure, including to be as the roof of a sugar factory. Okay, this is the last section with me. I would like to say thank you for your attention. I hope you interested with my story. That's all from me. Thank you. Oh, udah nyala. Okay, that's all the practice of city tour from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe. That's all from me. I would like to say thank you and see you and bye.